Lesson 2, mean, median, and mode. So we already learned how to find the mean, median, and mode, so we're just going to be doing just a visual of what it would look like. So here we have the numbers 63, 78. So the first thing that we're going to want to do always with our data is put it in order from least to greatest. So I want you to pause the video and put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So you should get your numbers to look out like this. So to do our mean, what we need to do is we need to add up all the numbers and then divide by how many numbers there are. So we have 10 numbers, so we're going to add it up and then divide by 10. So I want you to pause the video and add all those numbers up. So you should have got 702, and then we're going to divide by 10 to get 70.2. So the mean is 70.2, that means the average is 70.2. So it would be, if we were to graph it, it would be right here at the 70 line. If we were to do the median, our median is our middle number. So because there are 10 numbers, it's going to be between the 5th and the 6th term, and we'll divide it by 2. So our 5th and our 6th terms are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 69 and 70. So 69 plus 70 divided by 2 is 69.5. So it would be slightly below this line. Our mode is our number that comes up most frequently. So that would be the number we see most often, which is 78. We have 2 of them. So our mode is 78. So that's going to be way up here. And now to think about this, to think about how well this appropriates our data, if we were to plot all of these points, we should be able to see which of these looks like it is the best measure of central tendency. So I want you to pause the video and plot all of those points. So if you plot them, I plotted them in order from this, but if you did that, that's fine as well. If you look at this, this green and this orange line seem to be more in the middle of this data. This purple line is nowhere near the data. So the mode isn't necessarily always going to be our best central tendency if we're trying to look at all of the data together. If you wanted to figure out what was the most something happened, that would be its only kind of use. But the mean and the median are going to have a more approximate data for the middle numbers. So that's just a visual of those measures of central tendency. Okay, sometimes we know most of the data, but we're looking for data and we know the mean. So we're looking for what that data could be to make the mean happen. This happens a lot in sales and trying to meet deadlines. So you check the total store sales in a week. The store is closed on Sunday, but you need to determine the total amount of sales needed on Saturday, so Saturday will be X, in order to meet a mean sales of $800. So because Sunday is closed, it's going to be out. We're only dealing with 6 days of the week, so our end value is going to be 6 because we have 6 total days. And we know that the sum, so we're going to use X bar with the bar over the top of it. We know that we want the mean to be 800. But what we don't know is what this piece of data is to make that happen. So we're going to use this formula up here. All it means is you're going to add all your data plus an X and make it equal to what your mean is. So we're going to say 800 is equal to all of these added together. So I want you to pause the video and add together these 5 numbers. What you should get when you add together those 5 numbers is 3767.51. Then we're going to add an X for Saturday, and then we're going to divide by the total, and our total days is 6. So again, to get this number, you're adding up these numbers over here. So now we're going to solve for x, so we're going to multiply both sides by 6 to cancel. So on the left side we will have 4,800, and on the right side we will have 3767.51 plus x. To get x by itself, we're going to subtract this number, so minus 3767.51. So the remaining number is what has to be sold on Saturday to get the mean. So when I subtract those two numbers, I'll get $1,032.49. So that is the sales necessary for Saturday.